Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students of class 9 and 10. At first take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you are passing your days well. I am also well. I offer salam to all the guardians, listeners, spectators and others who are enjoying my class and who always help me taking class. Dear students, today I have come before you taking the class from English first paper, EFT English for today. Today I shall teach you from the Unit 9, Unconventional Jobs. Unconventional jobs, the jobs which is not conventional, which is odds, which people thought to be abnormal. These are unconventional. These are odd jobs. Dear students, today's lessons, jobs that people do. People do jobs because of earning their livelihoods, because of making the people merriment, to create recreation, to enjoy. These types of jobs are very interesting, and a large sum of people of our country are engaged in these types of jobs. Here I have first some pictures. You can see that in the first pictures that a person has kept his head in a crocodile mouth. Keeping one's head in a crocodile mouth is very terrible, is very ferocious. Anytime the crocodile can eat him voraciously and he may die. But he has taken risk to earn his livelihood. This is unconventional jobs. This is odd jobs. Normally, general people not do this. On the other hand, they will be afraid of this. In the second picture, you can see that some people are catching fish with using a bamboo trap, bamboo tools. People of our country use it to rear their chickens, to keep their chickens inside it. These are used to catch fish. These are not unconventional, these are conventional. Every people of our country, if they wish to catch fish with this type of trap or bamboo tools, and they will be able to do it. But you can see in the third picture that two lions are riding on a stage, on a stair. Lions don't know what a stair is, but they are trained. They are trained to enjoy the people. They are trained to enjoy the spectators. They are trained to enjoy us. So they are riding on a stairs. You can see that two lions are walking on it, and it is a ferocious. You know that lions are tribal animal. They are carnivorous. They can eat a person at a time. So it is unconventional jobs. Here you can see a girl is dancing. It is the means of earning her livelihood. He dances to make the people happy, and she earns money by doing it. It is conventional, but it is unconventional. It is unconventional. It is conventional. You can see in the fifth picture, some people are moving, riding one's neck. It is unconventional because normally the people, most people will not be able to do it, but they are doing it. They are doing it handsomely, smartly, expert. They are expert in doing it. They are doing it in a circus party. Will not be able to do it. In the sixth picture, you can see a tigers with its cubs. Two cubs are playing with their mothers. And this snap is taken from the National Zoo situated at Mirpur. People rear tigers, people keep tigers, people pet tigers in order to earn money, showing different types of play. Tigers are not pet animal, but we use it to earn our livelihood, earn our money. So these are unconventional jobs. Dear students, our today's lessons topic, lesson 1, topic jobs that people do. People do conventional and unconventional jobs. Their aim is to earn money by doing these types of jobs. Dear students, if we read these topics, what type of benefit we can get? If you read these lessons, then you will be able to describe familiar objects, the objects that you know before, that you have already known is familiar objects. And if you have proper idea about the topic, if you have read the topic, if you have gone through the topic minutely and understood about it, then you will be able to describe familiar objects, the object that you have already known. Participants in debate discussions, debating, making argument to win with your opposite part is called debating. So, if you have proper idea about the topic, you have learned about the topic, then you will be able to participate in debate, and you will be able to discuss with your friends, your relatives and others, if you have proper idea about it. If you have read intensively and extensively, then you will be able to make a dialogue on the topic with your friends, if you are able to understand the topic totally. Dear students, if you have taken proper idea about the topic, you will be able to write about jobs and situations. The jobs that you do, or the jobs what people do, you will be able to write about it, if you have proper idea about the topics. If you have read the topic properly, then you will be able to read for skimming, scanning and inferring. Skimming means to read quickly, to get the gist of a text. Gist means main idea. Gist means main idea. Skimming, to read quickly, to get the gist of the text. Scanning, to read quickly, to get specific information. Inferring, to guess about the meaning of a word. That's vocabulary. When you read a topic, you will not be able to know the words, meaning of all the words of that particular topic. But if you are able to understand the topic, then you will be able to guess what does the word mean. To read text, to be able to make logical conclusion, you will be able to take the logical conclusion of the topic if you have proper idea about it. Dear students, I am going through the topic now. Take your book, khata and pen and write down the most important point of the topic. If you are unable to make out the meaning of the lines or sentence or any word, then you will put down on your khata, and I shall try my best to make you understand the particular topics. I know you will wonder if I say the best thing that ever happened to me was when I left my last jobs. Yes, really. It is a matter of surprise. It is a matter of wonder that when I have left my first jobs, when does a man leave his job? When a job is odd, boring, he does not feel any comfort doing this job, he cannot adapt himself in this type of service. Then he leave it. Here this man said to us that we will be under, it is wonderful, we will under, thinking that it is very tough to get a job, but this man has left the job. It is a wonderful matter. I was desk clerk in an office. This person was a desk clerk, receptionist and clerk. Receptionist come, clerk. And the work of a clerk is very boring. A person has to stuck to his work always. And he cannot move here and there. So it is very boring. It is very tough to go on with this type of job. So this person has left this job. But believe me, I never liked my job. This person did not like this job because it was very boring. He has to stuck to this job always. So it is very boring. He did not feel any comfort. I never liked my job. Nothing can be more boring than being stuck to an office all day with computers and telephone. I uttered this before. I told it before you that this person had to stick to his desk with his computer, his telephone always, because he was a receptionist. A receptionist must receive any telephone which comes to him, which comes to her, which comes to the particular person who is engaged in doing this type of jobs. So this type is very boring because one cannot move here and there doing this job. So it is very tough. So after 2 years or so, I decided to leave my job, though I had a good salary. Instead of getting good salary, instead of getting good remuneration, instead of getting good wages, these people did not like this job. Thinking about 2 years, this person decided to leave the job because it was very boredom. It was very boreful job. He did not get any comfort here. So he decided to leave the job. Now I am the owner of a nursery. Leaving the job, the man engaged himself in doing a garden. He became the owner of a nursery. It was a very pleasant job. When a person goes to a nursery, he feels very comfort and he doesn't need sit idly in a particular place. He moves here and there and enjoy the fragrance, the scent, the smell of a flower, and it is very enjoyable. I am the owner of a nursery, planting seeds, buddings, grafting, taking care of saplings, cleaning the flowers beds, and spending time with trees are different parts of my full-time jobs. These jobs are very enjoyable. He planted a lot of plants, saplings, different types of saplings, and he went out in the garden. He cleared the garden and make space between the two plants to get air, to ventilate air, to make the place vacuum, to make the place vacant for a comfortable growing up of the plants. He did grafting. Grafting means making plants from the tree, called grafting. Taking care of saplings, cleaning the flowers beds, spending time trees and different parts of my full-time jobs. He passed his full time doing these types of jobs, and it is very enjoyable. It is not boreful. He did not feel any boredom doing this. I start work very early. The person is very active. The person was very active. He started his work doing very early in the morning. In summer, I usually leave home at 5:30. In summer season, he leaves his home at 5:30, means very early in the morning, and he started doing work in a nursery, in a garden. But in winter, not until about 7. You know that in winter there is heavy cool outside the home. So this person did not leave his bed very early in the morning because of heavy cool. He left home at 7 o'clock. I have a small heart in my nursery. The person was very good and active. He made a hut, made a cottage with reeds and bamboo in the nursery to take rest. There cannot be any more pleasure for me than when I see the moon from there or walk through the trees in the soft moonlit night. You know that a moonlit night is a very enjoyable night. In his heart, there were some holes, there were some vacuum places. Through this, the light of the moon could enter the heart, and he enjoyed it very much. This person enjoyed it very much. From there, walked through the trees in a soft moonlit night. This person did not stay always in his heart. He walked, he wandered in his garden at night and felt very enjoyment. The winter is just over. The winter has already over. So I am cleaning up the winter flowers garden. You know that seasonal plants are grown in a particular nursery or a garden. So as the winter was over, so he needed to plant new plants. Now I am busy producing more timber and medicinal plants. Medicinal plants means herbal plants. Plants from which we can get different types of medicine is called medicinal plants. These are herbal. You will see some herbal pharmacy around us, and you can take medicine from them, which people will buy from July. And this person earned his livelihood by selling this. This type of plants were sold in July. People bought it and did their work. Every season is so different, and I love them all. You know that Bangladesh is a country of 6 seasons, and every season has its own feature. So every season is so different. So I love them all. When I compare my present days with that past, I simply can't understand how I could survive in my previous jobs. Thinking about the previous jobs and comparing it about the present jobs, the person is very surprised, amazed that how I passed my time in my previous job. It was very boredom. I had to stick to my works. I had to stick to telephone and computer always. I have to receive phone. But now I always enjoy. I always pass my time for merriment, for enjoyment. I always pass my time wandering through the garden here and there. I always pass my time taking care of my plants. And this is very enjoyable to me. In moonlit night, I also enjoy the night. How enjoyment it is. So this person is very surprised thinking about it. I simply can't understand how I could survive in my previous jobs. I love nature. This person loves nature very much. I just love walking outside in the open air after all these months in a stuffy office. Stuffy office. Stuffy office means boreful office, where one cannot get any enjoyment. It is boredom. Gadgets never attack me, and perhaps never will. Gadgets means machinery, machines. Different of machines means gadgets. It did not attack the person, and it will never attack him. I am not married. This person was unmarried. He did not marry. He was unmarried. So he could enjoy his life very much because nobody called him. Nobody called him. I do my own work, even cook my own food. He did everything with his own hand. He did his work with his own hand. He cooked food himself. I try not to depend on others for the work which I myself can do. This person was very active. I told you before that this person did not depend on others. He did his every work with his own hand and passed time through enjoyment. Often my friends annoyed me So often his parents disturbed him. They say, I should engage a maid for household chores. They are not happy. They are not happy to see me in this rustic life. Rustic life means simple life, simple and ordinary life. In a village life, my friend did not choose it because they thought that I am doing very hard work. It is very hard to me, but I did not feel it hard. I enjoyed it. They advised me to engage a midwife. He engaged a maid servant for doing my household chores. They are not happy to see me in this rustic life. They are professionals. They earn a lot. My friends earn a lot. Maybe much more than what I do, but I think I enjoy my work more. I did not feel bored, but I enjoy my work very much. At weekend, I often go to my countryside, sometimes with my friends, sometimes alone. As I am a free person, I can do everything according to my wish. At the weekend, I go to my village. I meet my friends, villagers, my relatives, and enjoy very much. Sometimes I took my friend with me. Sometimes I went there alone. I love collecting unknown saplings. I have another hobby. I love collecting stamps. I have a Russian stamps from the period of Lenin. I don't watch TV. I never waste my time watching TV because TV is the weapon of killing time. You know that. So I don't have a TV. The only problem I face is I do not earn enough money in all seasons. My earning source is not the same in all seasons. In different seasons, my source is different. Sometimes I earn a lot, sometimes I earn less. The winter and the monsoon are two busy seasons for me. In these two seasons, I earn a lot, but it's okay. Maybe I don't earn enough like many other people around me, but at last I earn for my family, employees, and myself to run a decent life. I must say I am a very happy person. Though I did not earn a lot, though I don't earn a lot, in different seasons I earn different amount of money. In two seasons I earn a lot, but the other seasons I earn less. But I am happy because the money which I earn, it is enough for me, my employees, my family, and the others. It is true that I am very happy than doing the job before. Though I got a lot of salary at the time, I got a big amount of salary at the time. Comparing the two times, I am now happy. I feel very free now. So, dear students, I have already gone through the topic. You can write down some homework on your khata. Take the khata and pencil and write question number 1. What is the best thing that ever happened to this man? The best thing, what happened to this man? It was that the people left his job before. Why didn't Kamal like this like his last job? Write down question number 2. Why didn't Kamal like his last job? What are the advantages and disadvantages of his present jobs? Question number 3. What are the advantages and disadvantages of his present jobs? Question number 4. When does he earn most money? I repeat again. Question number 4. When does he earn most money? Dear students, question number 5. What attitude of Kamal is reflected in the lines? Maybe I don't earn much like many other people around me, but I at least earn enough for my family, employees, and me to run a decent life. Explain it with your others. Page at 124, there are 5 questions here. It is your home task. You will write down it, you will make the answers of the questions and show me afterwards. Dear students, here I have told you about the topic unconventional jobs, conventional jobs. I clarify it. আসলে আজকে এই টপিকটা সম্পর্কে তোমরা ইতিমধ্যেই চমৎকার একটা ধারণা পেয়ে গেছো যে এই লোকটি যে চাকরি করতেন তিনি ছিলেন ডেস্ক ক্লার্ক বা রিসিপশনিস্ট। তাকে ফোন ধরতে হতো, কম্পিউটার নিয়ে কাজ করতে হতো, সবসময় তাকে একঘেয়েমি কাজ করতে হতো। একঘেয়েমি কাজ করা কিন্তু কারোর জন্যই ভালো লাগে না। তোমরা একসাথে অনেকক্ষণ পড়তে পারো না, দেখো তুমি উঠে একটু বায়ু চেঞ্জ করে আসো। আসলে লোকটি সে সুযোগ ছিল না। সে 2 বছর ভেবে তার চাকরিকে তিনি ছেড়ে দিলেন। চাকরি ছেড়ে দিয়ে তিনি আর কোনো চাকরিতে নিজেকে অন্তর্ভুক্ত করলেন না। তিনি কী করলেন, একটা নার্সারি দিলেন, নার্সারি। এবং নার্সারিতে বিভিন্ন ধরনের বৃক্ষরোপণ করা শুরু করলেন, নতুন নতুন চারা রোপণ করা শুরু করলেন। তিনি গাছের কলম তৈরি করা শুরু করলেন, বাগান পরিষ্কার করে বিভিন্ন ধরনের গাছে বিভিন্ন কায়দায় সার ব্যবহার করে পানি দিয়ে সেইগুলিকে বাড়িয়ে তোলেন। এবং দেখা যায় যে সে এইভাবে তার সংসার চালানোর জন্য পর্যাপ্ত পরিমাণ টাকা আয় করলেন। যদিও সে আগের চাকরির মতো যথেষ্ট পরিমাণ টাকা আয় করেননি, তারপরে কিন্তু তিনি বলেছেন, তার মুখেই বলেছেন যে আমি আগের চেয়ে অত্যন্ত সুখে আছি। আসলে শুধু টাকাই সুখ নয়, টাকাই মানুষকে সুখ এনে দিতে পারে না, সুখের জন্য আরও কিছু বিষয়ের প্রয়োজন আছে। আজকে তোমাদের সাথে যে টপিকটা আলোচনা করলাম আশা করি তোমরা বুঝেছো, এবং এই নিয়ে তোমরা বাসায় কাজ করবে, বারবার পড়বে, পড়ে প্রশ্নগুলোর উত্তর দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবে। এবং পরবর্তী পর্যায়ে তোমাদের সাথে আমি আবার অন্য বিষয় নিয়ে আসবো। সেনের শিক্ষার্থীরা, তোমাদের প্রতি আমার উপদেশ রইল, তোমরা চমৎকারভাবে পড়ালেখা করবে এবং বাসায় থাকবে, সাবান দিয়ে বাইরে থেকে বাসায় প্রবেশকালে হাত ধুবে 20 থেকে 22 সেকেন্ড পর্যন্ত। করোনা ছাড়াও ডেঙ্গু আছে, দিনে ঘুমালে অবশ্যই মশারি খাটাবে, বাড়ির চারপাশ আঙিনা পরিষ্কার রাখবে যাতে করে কোনো ধরনের এডিস মশা না জন্মাতে পারে। তাহলে ইনশাল্লাহ আল্লাহ তোমাদের আমাদের ভালো রাখবে। আশা করি পরবর্তীতে তোমাদের সাথে আমার দেখা হবে। আমি এই দীর্ঘ সময়ে যে আলোচনা করেছি যতটুকু পেরেছি, স্বল্প সময়ে সম্ভব হয়েছে, আরও দীর্ঘ সময় দরকার ছিল। যদি কোনো সমস্যা বা ভুল ত্রুটি থেকে থাকে তোমরা নিজ গুণে ক্ষমা করে দেবে। যারা শুনছেন তাদের কাছেও ক্ষমা চেয়ে এখানে শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।